Podcast Creators event is today, guys. We're starting our week with the summit. I'm so excited because I'm pushing myself out there and it's pretty much paying. I don't know what I'm going to meet there, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I want you guys to come with me and let's see what it's all about. So guys, I'm here. This is what we are here for. Let's get it. Happy Juneteenth, guys. We are here live at the Apple campus in Austin for the Podcast Creators Summit, and the atmosphere is electric. Today's program, including the Future of Podcasting session, brought together creators, storytellers, and industry leaders in one vibrant space. Inside, the venue was full of energy. As I settled in, the moderator helped us understand the vision for the day, encouraging us to think not just about podcasting as a platform, but as a movement, a business, and a tool for community. Then came the main panel, The Future of Podcasting, featured speakers including Elizabeth McQueen, AJ Feliciano, Mirth Gossett, and Stephanie Coe, each offering deep insights into where podcasting is headed. They shared powerful statistics that showcase the medium's explosive growth, rising global listenership, expanding revenue streams, and increasing diversity in voices and genres. As you can see, the numbers of millions of podcasters that we have presently, which is growing and evolving every day. The discussion covered key areas like projects, how both independent and network-backed podcasts are telling important stories, audio ecosystems from editing tools to AI to platform innovations to tech behind podcasting, products and content, video integration, and business models. From sponsorship to listeners' support, the conversation touched on how creators are sustaining their work. And towards the end, the speaker reflected on a deeper question: what does podcasting really mean? For some, it's a form of expression for sharing culture, identity, and lived experiences. For others, it is a tool for education, activism, or creative freedom. They reminded us that podcasting is intimate. It's one of the few formats where a voice, often unfiltered and deeply personal, can build trust, shift perspectives, and spark change. More than just content, podcasting is connection. It was a powerful way to close the conversation and a meaningful reminder of why so many of us are drawn to this space. More to come soon from the summit. Stay tuned. So guys, I'm back. There was a lot of information that I got. I'm so happy that I went for this event because I was exposed in terms of the tools. What do the listeners, what are they looking for in terms of algorithms, how it works, what is podcasting? There's just a different, and these are people in different areas in podcasting, and also meeting up with creators that are doing so much. Another thing about this event is because there was even a one-on-one mentorship that you can go meet someone that is part of the panel to discuss further things about generally, and which I got in terms of navigating into podcasting, because I'm discovering a lot of things about myself. I'm evolving, and through that experience, I just don't want to go into something that I'll be stuck in. Hence the reason why I wanted to go for this summit, to get more insight about what podcasting is about. I've done it before 3-4 years ago, but a lot has changed. Tools up. I was in the days of, I don't know if I have podcasters here or people that know much about it. I was in the era of Anchor. If you guys know Anchor, yes, that was what I back then. And I was not like editing, I was just like a host, and that was what we used back then. But right now it's no longer. I think now it's merged to Spotify. I don't know, you can correct me if I'm saying the wrong thing. But yes, I'm so excited. But another thing too that I've understood, pushing myself out there, especially with representation. It was really nice atmosphere of people, but you never find people in terms of Africans in this environment. Sometimes, because even when I get to those places, I see people of other races there. Yes, I tend to connect little by little in terms of conversations regarding podcasting, but it's something that when they are with their own people, they know how to just banter on so many things and stuff like that. I I kind of felt off. I would say off for me personally, and I think it's just because maybe background or something. I'm learning to push myself out there. I'll classify myself as a social butterfly, but there are times where I just go into my shell, and which I don't want that, especially when I'm meeting other people, like going out of my comfort zone, especially with different people of different races, of different backgrounds, trying to communicate, creating memorable conversations where we can relate on things and how we can even add one or two things that can help each other grow in various industries. Personally, going into this podcast space, I'm literally like a baby. I don't know much. Hence the reason why I'm going for this summit. So this summit really opened me to so many things, like what is podcast, what are audience, what are your listeners, even the new updates on Apple Podcast. There are things that they are going to bring into the podcast platform itself. So it was just impactful. I'm very excited that I was part of this, because there's just a lot of information that you need to know, especially navigating into this space. And even in Austin here, because now you don't even need to go all the way, like I said, you don't need to go all the way to other parts. Austin is the new place for creators. When you hear Austin, you just hear like tech, you hear food, you hear conserve. I would say conserve because with the experience being here, I would say that it's more conserved than other parts in terms of like Houston. You can't compare Austin to Houston. You can't compare Dallas to Austin. It's different. Those that have been in this different, even San Antonio. So there's just a lot of variances about it. But I just love how the city is evolving, especially for creators, because this year I've gone for 3 events now. I'm so excited because I've gotten to meet people that I would not meet on a normal day. So it's pushing me out there, and hence the reason this is ways that you can even make friendships. You may not even need to make friendships, even networking with people, because you never know who that's your destiny helper may be. Your destiny helper may be in the next event that you're going for. That opportunity that you need may be in the next event. And other ways, it's not compulsory, must be like an event. But yeah, I'm just so excited that I got to experience all this, because I said at this stage of my life, I'm growing, I'm evolving, I'm pushing myself out there. I'm even learning about myself too, because personally, even from being younger, I've always been to myself. So I want to just push myself out there. It's scary, I won't lie. It's very, very scary, but I know that this is something that I would forever be grateful for, because I'm pushing myself out there. And quick shout out to my man, because he was the one that sent me this summit stuff. But yes, guys, I have the opportunity to go for this summit, learn about podcasting, because this is one area that I want to go into. And for me personally, especially in my evolving state, because that's where I am at this point of my life, evolving and learning and relearning and unlearning, basically. Like, there's just a lot I'm just knowing about myself, and I'm grateful to God for this new Eniade coming to you guys' screen. Guys, that will be all for today. Thank you guys for watching this far, and I'll see you